Hello, gang. It is Patrick once again. I want to thank you for joining me. This is the second day that we are going to be talking about Breakthrough Small Business and Leadership Conference. Yesterday, I had one of our speakers, Jimmy Marco. Today, I'm going to have another speaker. So we're going to have speakers just come in each and every day just for a couple of minutes and talk about what they'll be speaking on and give you some idea as to who they are. Today, I have the privilege of speaking to Carol, and Carol is going to be our speaker for, she's going to be talking about stress and how stress impacts us. So Carol, welcome. Thank you for coming on our live discussion for this afternoon.
Oh, I'm very excited to be here with you, Patrick, and looking forward to us talking today and then even the conference coming up.
All right, Carol. So let's talk about the conference and why you decide to join us and become a speaker on Breakthrough Small Business and Leadership Conference.
Well, you know what? The thing about it is that we're getting ready to kind of go into an even more stressful period than what we've been in. You know, a lot of people think that COVID and the lockdown was pretty stressful, but I'm afraid I have a little bit of bad news. And that is the world starts to open up, particularly for, you know, people that are running small businesses, and maybe you have employees that are coming back. It's going to get more stressful. Unfortunately, when my patients would come in the hospital, I used to tell them, listen, it's stressful coming in the hospital, but going home from the hospital is even twice as much. And I think that's what we're facing. And I just really want to be able to give people some solutions and strategies that they can help navigate. I say it's navigating a healthy return back to, you know, kind of life and business as we once knew it. Now, so that's really, to me, I'm really excited to be able to share with people things that will actually work for them.
Now, you're known as America's stress expert, and I am so privileged to have you just speaking with you now. I know we've spoken before, but I'm so privileged to have you speak at the conference and have others hear what you have to say, because as you said, things are stressful now, but going back into the workforce is going to be even more stressful because you're leaving the comforts of your home, right?
Yeah. And you know what? And rightfully so, there's a lot of apprehension, right? Because, you know, it's navigating new waters because you're returning back to work, a place you haven't been for maybe so long, and businesses opening up that just really weren't able to. And kind of as you navigate this new land, it's going to feel sort of foreign. And I think that's, you know, having the tools and the strategies to kind of navigate through it in a healthy way is really important.
Awesome, Carol. So what are some of the things, and don't give away too much, right? Just kind of give us a teaser as to what you'll be talking about. Again, I'm talking to Carol Rickard, and she is America's stress expert, and she'll be speaking. She's one of the speakers for Breakthrough Small Business and Leadership Conference, which is taking place on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That is May 19th, 20th, and 21st. So Carol, give us some tips and tricks that you'll be talking about on that day.
Well, the thing about it, Patrick, is that stress is invisible. Right? It kind of lurks around us and we don't tend to pay attention to it. And so one of the things is I have a few secret ways of getting people to just really begin to see the stress present in their life, and so that it doesn't kind of like bite them in the rear end. I like to say this, it whispers at us, right? I love that what I'd heard one time from a pastor who said, God whispers to you. And then when you don't listen, he gets a little louder and he gets a little louder until he kind of, has to be kind of shaking you. And that's usually when our world turns upside down. And I want to tell you and teach you how to catch it before your world turns upside down. So that's one little thing we're going to talk about. The other thing is that most people, as they've gone through pandemic or even before the pandemic, would take steps to manage their stress. But I'm here to tell you that stress management isn't going to work. That what we need are interventions that we can use right in the moment, so that at 10 o'clock in the morning, when your stress level is already, at 100, what do you do to get through the rest of the day? And that's really what I've been known for, is teaching people how they can reduce stress in just 60 seconds. Because really, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. And then one of the last things I'm really excited to do is share with people really the secret system that I was teaching my patients until I actually had to leave work to go through cancer treatment. And so I like to say that this system is cancer tested because it's really what helped me navigate a really challenging situation. It's kind of funny because stress it's not avoidable. I mean, maybe someday when we're dead, but even then, who knows, right? And the thing that we have to do is, it's not what happens to us. It's about what do we do when stuff happens in our lives and turns us upside down. And so
That's
it's
awesome.
really, I like to say this, is I don't want to turn you into a person that manages stress. I want to turn you into a person that masters, so that you have stress mastery. So it puts you in control of your life.
That's great, Carol. I thank you so much. This is good. And this, again, this is for Carol, is going to be one of our featured speakers at Breakthrough, the Small Business and Leadership Conference. And it's happening on May 19th through the 21st. If you are a small business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a leader, if you are a key decision maker, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, or if you want to be in business for yourself, you don't want to miss this conference, right? Right there, here's the link right on your screen. You simply go to that link and register today. And you're going to see Carol there. You're going to see 10 other speakers, and we're adding speakers as we move forward. Carol, is there anything else that you want to tell our viewers?
Well, you know what, Patrick? Not so much about me, but I know that you really are a leader when it comes to training and leadership and working with, organizations and business leaders and small businesses and entrepreneurs. And I have to tell you, I'm really curious, what made you put together this, breakthrough conference for?
It's funny because Jamie also asked me the same question yesterday, right? I must be out of my mind to really put this forward. But Carol, it's just a passion of mine. As I said to Jamie yesterday, I have a passion for developing people. It's just not a passion. I think it's my purpose, right? It's for developing people, whether young or mature, but especially leaders. I have that passion for moving leaders from where they are to where they should be, and also helping their teams. And as far as entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur myself. You're one, right? So we have businesses. So I said, okay, if I can bring entrepreneurs, leaders together and give them the information that they need to take them from where they are to where they want to go, why not me? Why not us?
Well, I would say that you go beyond passion. That honestly, I think it is, from what I've got to know of you and be familiar with your work, is it really is your sort of your genius zone. It's what you're so good at doing. And, I think, you putting this together, it just, you bring that kind of, I just want to say that level, of really teaching and knowledge and skills to just a bigger group. And I think that I'm just so grateful to be a part of this, quite honestly. And I think I myself have a lot that I can learn um, from you and from some of the other speakers that you're going to have that are here.
Yeah, we're excited about it, Carol. We are truly. I am excited. I am blessed to have you part of it. And as I said, we have 10 speakers. Yesterday we had Jimmy Marco. She's going to be speaking about the customer experience. You're going to be speaking about in terms of stress and how do we manage stress, not just personally, but more importantly, professionally, right? And then we're going to talk about in terms of business leadership essentials, managing time. We have so much to offer each and every person that is attending this conference. So I don't want anyone to miss out on it, Carol. I really don't, right? Because I know if they come, they will experience a breakthrough themselves, a breakthrough in their teams, and a breakthrough in their business or organizations, Carol.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a wonderful promise, to have. I mean, that in itself, I love the title of it, because it tells us is there's this destination, and that you've put together a conference is going to help us move towards that destination.
Absolutely. It's because it's not about me, Carol. It's not about you. It's not about the speakers, but it's really serving of others, right? It's really giving back and serving others and helping others move the needle. As I said, sometimes in business or in personal lives, we kind of plateau out, right? We kind of meet that point and says, well, what do I do next? And we want to provide the tools to get you out of where you are now, or basically enhance what you have. So that's what this is all about, is giving back, serving others, and getting them from where they are to where they want to be.
Wow. It just sounds like so exciting, and I've actually had a couple people that are entrepreneurs themselves that I've kind of shared, the link with, and really encouraging them to show up, because it really is. What I was thinking is that you've also shortened the time frame, because I could, try and learn all these things on my own, right? And
Right.
take this course and that course. But what you've done is just sort of actually removed some of the stress from it and just made it fit where it really is going to be a great experience.
Absolutely, Carol. And one last thing in terms of stress, because we understand that 3 days may be a long time for those that are going back to work or busy at work, moving back into the office. So what we've done is remove some of the stress. We now offered a day rate. So if you can make it 1 day or 2 days, you just pay the day rate, right? You just invest in yourself, bet on yourself, invest in yourself. There's a 3 day rate, and then there's a day rate. So if you want to come 1 day or 2 days, or want to come the entire 3 days, there's something there for you. So make sure that you click on the link, go to that link, right? Go to the link, register, and decide, well, do I have 1 day or do I have the 3 days? It's all going to be worth it.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a great thing, because, something that stops, somebody's, well, I can't be there. I got to work, or I got to do this. And so I think just being able to have that other option, it opens up more doors for people. And, especially worrying about, well, if I'm spending money, but I can't use it, the whole mind game that we play. And I think that's a great solution to kind of make it accessible and lower that stress level for people.
Awesome, Carol. Carol, any last words for our viewers before we wrap up?
Well, I'm just going to say, you can't afford to miss this. All right. So whether it's the day or it's the 3 days, just, come join us all so that you can kind of break through to a new level in your life, in your leadership, and actually in your, organization.
All right, Carol, thank you so very much. I want to thank you for the time. We will see you next week, but we also see you on the 19th through the 21st. It is breakthrough, right? It's breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Small business and leadership Conference happening on May 19th through the 21st. Go and purchase your tickets. Sign up today. Carol, thank you. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
All right, so we've been talking to Carol Rickard. She is America's stress expert, and she's going to be speaking at Breakthrough Small Business and Leaders Conference on May 19th through the 21st. If you are a small business owner, if you are an entrepreneur, if you like entrepreneurship, if you are a key decision maker, if you are a leader, you'd want to make sure that you sign up and register for the Small Business and Leadership Conference. We'll be back tomorrow, where we will feature another speaker, and we will feature speakers as we move forward towards that wonderful day. So thank you, and we will see you on tomorrow.